Sigmund Freud's life lessons men learn too late in life. The importance of self-reflection. Men often overlook the value of introspection and understanding their own emotions and desires. The impact of early childhood experiences. Freud emphasized the significance of early childhood experiences in shaping our adult lives and relationships. Unconscious desires and motives. Men should explore the unconscious aspects of their minds to gain a deeper understanding of their actions and motivations. The power of dreams. Freud believed that dreams held valuable insights into our subconscious minds and should not be dismissed lightly. The influence of the past on the present. Men should recognize how past experiences can shape their present behaviors and relationships. The role of sexuality. Freud emphasized the importance of sexuality in human development and how it can impact various aspects of life. The significance of personal relationships. Men should prioritize building and maintaining meaningful relationships as they greatly contribute to overall happiness and fulfillment. The dangers of repressed emotions. Repressed emotions can lead to psychological distress, and it's essential for men to address and express their emotions in healthy ways. The impact of societal expectations. Men should reflect on how societal expectations and norms shape their thoughts, actions, and relationships. The complexities of the human mind. Freud highlighted the intricate and multifaceted nature of the human mind, encouraging men to embrace complexity and explore their own depths. The limitations of rationality. Men should recognize that rationality alone may not fully explain human behavior and emotions, and they should embrace the irrational aspects of their minds as well. The need for self-acceptance. Men should strive for self-acceptance, embracing their strengths and weaknesses and finding peace within themselves. The importance of facing fears. Men should confront their fears rather than avoiding or suppressing them, as this can lead to personal growth and overcoming obstacles. The impact of unresolved childhood conflicts. Freud emphasized the significance of unresolved childhood conflicts and encouraged men to address and resolve them for psychological well-being. The value of psychological therapy. Men can benefit greatly from seeking professional help when facing psychological challenges, as therapy provides a supportive environment for growth and healing. The influence of the unconscious mind. Freud stressed that the unconscious mind has a profound impact on our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and men should strive to understand this influence. The importance of balancing work and personal life. Men should prioritize maintaining a healthy work-life balance to prevent burnout and cultivate meaningful relationships outside of work. The complexities of love and intimacy. Men should acknowledge that love and intimacy involve both pleasure and pain, and they should navigate these complexities with empathy and understanding. The significance of self-care. Men should prioritize self-care practices to nurture their physical, mental, and emotional well-being. The impact of unresolved conflicts. Freud highlighted the detrimental effects of unresolved conflicts on mental health and encouraged men to seek resolution and closure. The role of humor in coping. Men should embrace humor as a coping mechanism, recognizing its ability to lighten the burden of life's challenges. The dangers of excessive perfectionism. Men should be mindful of the negative consequences of excessive perfectionism, as it can lead to unnecessary stress and dissatisfaction. The power of forgiveness. Men should learn to forgive themselves and others, freeing themselves from the burdens of resentment and anger. The importance of open communication. Men should practice open and honest communication, expressing their thoughts and feelings in a respectful manner. The impact of childhood trauma. Freud emphasized the long-lasting effects of childhood trauma and encouraged men to seek healing and support to overcome its impact. The value of personal growth. Men should actively pursue personal growth and self-improvement, continually striving to become the best versions of themselves. The significance of empathy. Men should cultivate empathy, developing the ability to understand and relate to the experiences and emotions of others. The dangers of suppressing emotions. Freud warned against suppressing emotions, as doing so can lead to psychological distress and hinder personal growth. The importance of self-expression. Men should embrace various forms of self-expression, such as art, writing, or music, as outlets for their emotions and creativity. The impact of unresolved grief. Men should acknowledge the effects of unresolved grief and seek healthy ways to mourn and process their losses. The power of vulnerability. Men should recognize that vulnerability is not a sign of weakness but rather a strength that allows for deeper connections and emotional intimacy. The dangers of excessive control. Freud cautioned against the dangers of excessive control and encouraged men to embrace spontaneity and unpredictability in their lives. The need for self-awareness. Men should cultivate self-awareness, gaining a deeper understanding of their thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. The impact of societal pressure on masculinity. Freud highlighted how societal expectations of masculinity can lead to rigid gender roles and limitations, encouraging men to challenge these constructs. The value of self-compassion. Men should practice self-compassion, treating themselves with kindness and understanding during challenging times. The significance of personal values. Men should identify and live according to their personal values, allowing these principles to guide their decisions and actions. The dangers of excessive workaholism. Freud warned against excessive workaholism, emphasizing the importance of a balanced life that includes leisure, hobbies, and relationships. The role of creativity and self-expression. Men should tap into their creativity, engaging in artistic endeavors that allow them to express themselves authentically. The impact of unresolved conflicts on relationships. Freud emphasized that unresolved conflicts can strain relationships, and men should actively seek resolution to maintain healthy connections. The value of self-reflection in relationships. Men should regularly reflect on their roles and behaviors within their relationships, fostering personal growth and mutual understanding. The dangers of toxic masculinity. Freud criticized toxic masculinity, encouraging men to embrace vulnerability, emotional intelligence, and healthy expressions of masculinity. The significance of self-acceptance in relationships. Men should practice self-acceptance within their relationships, fostering an environment of acceptance and understanding for their partners. The power of active listening. Men should develop active listening skills, allowing them to genuinely hear and understand others without judgment or interruption. The impact of unresolved guilt. Freud highlighted the detrimental effects of unresolved guilt and encouraged men to seek forgiveness and reconciliation. The importance of setting boundaries. Men should establish and maintain healthy boundaries in their personal and professional lives to protect their well-being and promote healthy relationships. The dangers of excessive materialism. Freud cautioned against the pursuit of material possessions as a means of happiness, emphasizing the importance of focusing on personal growth and meaningful connections. The role of mentorship. Men should seek and provide mentorship, recognizing the value of guidance and support in personal and professional development. The impact of unresolved anger. Freud emphasized the long-term effects of unresolved anger on mental health and encouraged men to find healthy ways to express and manage their anger. The significance of self-compassion in the face of failure. Men should practice self-compassion when faced with failure or setbacks, recognizing that mistakes are opportunities for growth and learning. The dangers of excessive self-criticism. Freud cautioned against excessive self-criticism, emphasizing the importance of self-acceptance and self-compassion in fostering mental well-being. The importance of maintaining curiosity. Men should cultivate a sense of curiosity and intellectual exploration, fostering a lifelong love for learning and personal development. The impact of unresolved shame. Freud highlighted the detrimental effects of unresolved shame and encouraged men to seek healing and self-forgiveness. The value of authenticity. Men should strive to be authentic and genuine in their thoughts, actions, and relationships, allowing others to connect with their true selves. The dangers of excessive competition. Freud cautioned against excessive competition, emphasizing the importance of collaboration and cooperation for personal and societal well-being. The significance of emotional intelligence. Men should cultivate emotional intelligence, developing the ability to identify, understand, and manage their own emotions and those of others. The impact of unresolved abandonment issues. Freud emphasized the effects of unresolved abandonment issues on relationships and encouraged men to seek healing and resolution. The need for self-care in times of stress. Men should prioritize self-care during times of stress, engaging in activities that promote relaxation, well-being, and emotional balance. The power of positive affirmations. Men should practice positive affirmations, cultivating a mindset of self-belief and self-empowerment. The importance of embracing change. Men should embrace change and adaptability, recognizing that personal growth often occurs outside of their comfort zones. The dangers of excessive emotional detachment. Freud warned against excessive emotional detachment, encouraging men to engage emotionally in their relationships and experiences. The significance of personal responsibility. Men should take personal responsibility for their actions and decisions, acknowledging their role in shaping their own lives. The impact of unresolved insecurities. Freud highlighted the effects of unresolved insecurities on self-esteem and encouraged men to address and overcome them. The value of gratitude. Men should cultivate gratitude, recognizing and appreciating the positive aspects of their lives, relationships, and experiences. The dangers of excessive self-isolation. Freud cautioned against excessive self-isolation, emphasizing the importance of social connection and support in maintaining mental well-being. The importance of self-education. Men should engage in lifelong learning and self-education, broadening their perspectives and knowledge beyond formal education. The significance of self-care in relationships. Men should prioritize self-care within their relationships, ensuring they meet their own needs to avoid becoming overly dependent on their partners. The power of resilience. Men should develop resilience, recognizing that setbacks and challenges are an inherent part of life and can be overcome with determination and perseverance. The impact of unresolved grief on relationships. Freud emphasized how unresolved grief can strain relationships and encouraged men to seek healthy ways to mourn and heal together. The need for work-life integration. Men should strive for work-life integration rather than strict separation, allowing their personal and professional lives to complement and support each other. The dangers of excessive self-sacrifice. Freud cautioned against excessive self-sacrifice, encouraging men to prioritize their own well-being and needs in order to maintain healthy relationships. The importance of embracing vulnerability. Men should embrace vulnerability, recognizing that it allows for deeper connections, emotional growth, and intimacy in relationships. The significance of forgiveness in relationships. Men should learn to forgive their partners and themselves, fostering an environment of understanding, growth, and love. The impact of unresolved anxieties. Freud emphasized the effects of unresolved anxieties on mental well-being and encouraged men to seek healthy coping strategies and support. The value of personal boundaries in relationships. Men should establish and respect personal boundaries within their relationships, fostering mutual respect and emotional safety. The dangers of excessive self-doubt. Freud cautioned against excessive self-doubt, encouraging men to develop self-confidence and trust in their abilities. The importance of self-compassion in relationships. Men should practice self-compassion within their relationships, treating themselves with kindness and understanding during difficult times. The power of active self-care. Men should engage in active self-care practices, actively nurturing their physical, mental, and emotional well-being. The impact of unresolved trauma. Freud highlighted the long-lasting effects of unresolved trauma on mental health and encouraged men to seek professional help for healing and recovery. The significance of open-mindedness. Men should cultivate open-mindedness, embracing different perspectives and challenging their own biases and preconceptions. The dangers of excessive attachment. Freud cautioned against excessive attachment, encouraging men to foster healthy independence and avoid becoming overly reliant on others for happiness. The value of compassion for others. Men should practice compassion toward others, extending understanding, empathy, and support to those around them. The importance of self-acceptance in the face of rejection. Men should practice self-acceptance even in the face of rejection, recognizing that their worth is not determined solely by others' opinions. The significance of self-reflection in parenting. Men should engage in self-reflection as parents, recognizing and addressing their own biases and patterns to promote healthy parenting practices. The dangers of excessive self-criticism in relationships. Freud warned against excessive self-criticism within relationships, emphasizing the importance of self-acceptance and self-love. The power of mindfulness. Men should practice mindfulness, cultivating present moment awareness and non-judgmental observation of their thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. The impact of unresolved fatherhood issues. Freud emphasized the effects of unresolved fatherhood issues on personal identity and encouraged men to seek resolution and healing. The need for self-compassion in times of failure. Men should practice self-compassion when faced with failure, recognizing that mistakes are part of the learning process. The importance of emotional support networks. Men should cultivate emotional support networks, seeking and providing support to promote mental well-being. The dangers of excessive self-censorship. Freud cautioned against excessive self-censorship, encouraging men to express themselves authentically and assertively. The significance of self-acceptance in aging. Men should practice self-acceptance as they age, embracing the changes and challenges that come with the passage of time. The value of self-reflection in career choices. Men should engage in self-reflection when making career choices, aligning their passions, values, and skills with their chosen path. The impact of unresolved identity issues. Freud emphasized the effects of unresolved identity issues on personal fulfillment and encouraged men to explore and embrace their authentic selves. The need for self-compassion in times of stress. Men should practice self-compassion during times of stress, recognizing their own limitations and being gentle with themselves. The dangers of excessive self-comparison. Freud cautioned against excessive self-comparison, emphasizing the importance of focusing on personal growth and progress rather than comparing oneself to others. The importance of embracing one's own emotions. Men should embrace their own emotions, recognizing that vulnerability and emotional expression are essential for personal growth and connection. The significance of self-care during life transitions. Men should prioritize self-care during significant life transitions, recognizing the importance of self-nurturing and adaptation. The power of self-acceptance in the face of societal pressures. Men should practice self-acceptance in the face of societal pressures and norms, embracing their individuality and authenticity. The impact of unresolved existential concerns. Freud emphasized the effects of unresolved existential concerns on personal fulfillment and encouraged men to explore and find meaning in their lives. The value of self-reflection and decision-making. Men should engage in self-reflection when making important decisions, considering their own values, desires, and long-term goals. The significance of self-love. Men should cultivate self-love, recognizing their inherent worth and treating themselves with kindness, compassion, and respect.